Okay, so you heard what that was, right? Well, basically, thing over one of my friends was apparently got scammed by one of their friends. But since neither one of them wants to talk, I can't help out and try to figure out who scammed who exactly. So therefore, I cannot help at all. I need to simply know that. I need to know that one simple thing. I need to know like what they're trying to get scammed out of, but neither wanted to say anything. So therefore, I don't really care anymore. Now I have to go through here, do the racing legs thing.
Place where we can be free. Find Jericho. Find Jericho.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype Cyberlife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Now, something you may not know is the fact of how Amanda actually is just simply a thing in your mind. And if I'm correct, I don't know actually 100% of the lore or anything like that, but I do know one thing. I'm pretty sure that Amanda's just like a state in Connor's mind, like keeps him from going to deviancy, basically, like the thing that stops him from going to deviancy, basically, because the very second you go to deviancy, all of a sudden, like it becomes really hard to try to go from like trusted to betrayed pretty easily. It's actually kind of hard to do that, surprisingly, but with that, it has to take it takes like a lot of like events in order to do that. But this event, just becoming deviant, somehow Amanda knows that you're deviant as well, somehow, and then she somehow thinks you betrayed. Look for Lieutenant Anderson. Currently, however, hello.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Hey, take a look at these samples yet? The board says they cut it with something. Trying out a new form of red ice.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
So if I'm correct, we then have to go over here and do the... So yeah, explore new office is I think the next step. Explore new office? Yes. What do we need to do first? First we have to stand. That makes sense. Gather clues about Hank. So first we must listen to the music that he likes. Okay then. Okay, what do we need to do next? Oh crap, I almost fell down. Okay, it's either right here. Let's like look over here at the desk, I think. Yeah, analyze the desk. What do we need to analyze? There's 8 things to analyze. Let's like try to get whatever we can, I guess, then, shall we? Everything we can get, I'm guessing, then, so we have to do. I'm correct right here. Yeah, he does all 8 clues, I think, if I'm correct. We also need to do some research of him, too. Okay, nice. I think he did all 8 clues, if I'm correct, right? They also researched that. Let's see here. Let me just exit that.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
Okay, let's just go in here and listen to Hank, because it doesn't specify if we have to if we don't have to. We can if we want to.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults, and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay. Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
So we had to force to talk about Hank's dog, apparently. Leave.
Well then, I won't keep you any longer. Have a nice day, Captain.
Let's go talk to Hank then, shall we? We're going to go talk to Hank, then we can do anything else. Can we go, like, talk to anybody? Let's just talk to Hank, shall we? They don't really tell me what I need to do here. Standing.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
So we talk about Hank's dog first.
You have a dog, right?
What do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call her Sumo.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh. If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
.243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. We could follow up on one of these cases, see if we could figure out what happened. That might be a good way to start the investigation. What do you think? I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Again, some of these things don't really have a choice. Like, for example, this is gonna happen anyway. You don't get a choice.
Where are you going?
Lunch. Bullshit makes me hungry.
So that's all we had to do there, if I'm correct, right? Yeah. You don't really get to know anything, really. Keep in mind that, again, if they didn't have it in the guide, then I can't do anything about it.
Several sources report that Cyberlife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted Cyberlife for comment, but no longer.
We have to go all the way over to the host. It's gonna take forever, so I have to do all this as well, unfortunately.
Customers are reminded that all androids must arrive in a designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
There's an android on like this side. Why the heck was like there an android like glitched out like on this particular window? We already know like one of the spots where the graffiti needs to be at. Hang on a second. I actually have a Dr. K with me right now. Yeah, I grabbed 2 Dr. Ks earlier on, and now I'm drinking the second one. That thing's like almost falls immediately, so we're not gonna go that way. So let's go over here, shall we? As obviously wants us to go. Yeah, Xbox people, you don't have this cool stuff. Like, you don't even need the PlayStation camera to do like this advanced stuff like the controller. It will literally track itself by itself, okay? That's how cool this game is. Does that even like have like VR stuff yet? Yeah, experiencing casual. Immersive gameplay with advanced controls. A fair challenge on mistakes can mean losing a character. Trust me, you want to do some of these things on experience because it shows you like, because it shows like how accurate you have to be. Like seriously though, it shows you how accurate you have to be. Okay. If you were a human, you might as well say goodbye to your back if you hit that beam right there. Okay, seriously though, You might as well say goodbye to your back.
Welcome to Jericho.
Okay, here we are. The host. We can do like all the examining and all that stuff. No, it's actually the nest I meant.
How you doing? Shit. Plastic with you? Hey, Hank. How you doing, man? Hey, listen, I got a shit hot tip for you. Number 5 in the 3rd. Lickety split. That Philly's one hell of a chaser. You want a flutter?
Last shit hot tip you gave me set me back a week's wages, baby.
Come on, this is different. It's 100% guaranteed. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, you won't regret this.
What is your problem? Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station. I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Oh, wow. You've even got a brown-nosing apology program. As it Cyberlife thought everything, huh?
Here you go.
Ah, thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Huh, not a chance. Follows me everywhere. See?
Your meal contains 1.4 times the recommended daily intake of calories, and twice the cholesterol level. You shouldn't eat that.
Everybody's got to die of something.
I don't want to alarm you, Lieutenant, but I think your friends are engaged in illegal activities.
Well, everybody does what they have to get by. As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't bother them.
Okay then, so let's just talk about him,
ask you
I
a
guess.
personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
Cyberlife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought. You ever dealt with deviants before?
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit. I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features. I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Hey, Connor! You run out of batteries or what?
Each time I pause the game, I'm just like trying to see what I'm doing. Okay, so now what happens next does not really matter. It does not cause any major problem.
I'm sorry. I was making a report.
So yeah.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
So yeah, so all we have to simply just do is just, well, just walk really.
Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man and hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops.
Anybody home? Open up! Detroit Police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Hey, okay. I finished one of the magazines because I need to read them. Quickly just check. Flowchart. Have I read these? Have I read these though? Let me quickly just go see. No, I have not. Good. Let me check these out. You should go to page 1, switch over to the next one, and that counts as you as them reading them. And nope, go back over to that one. I was trying to go down. There. They're considered read now. Let's go.
this? Ugh. Jesus, this place stinks. Well, looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's a... Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times. It's the same sign Ortiz wrote on the shallow wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Looks like mazes or something. Jesus, I hate these things!
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons. Goddamn fucking pigeon!
Okay, nothing else, let's just chase this thing.
Chase it!
Now to chase down the suspect. Not today. Boom. I'm already ready for all this because I went through all this already. Although you cannot actually catch up to him, unfortunately. He's a bit slow, fast and risky. We're gonna follow him.
It's my fault. I should have been faster.
You'd have caught it if it weren't for me. That's all right. We know what it looks like. We'll find it. Hey, Connor. Nothing.
Next up we have to go through, okay, so next up is the Eden Club. Problem is, it's at the very end of that one. So we have to go through Marcus's and Connor's as well. Like, we have to go through a lot here, okay? We have to go through a lot. A lot. But it, like, feels so cool, like, be back on this game doing, like, trophies again. Because, trophy, let's see that hidden trophy. Yeah, let's just, like, see as many of these hidden trophies I still have. Okay, so everyone is alive at the end. I'll do that one later on. Connor died and returned to every opportunity before reaching the end. I'll be back. Okay, let's see here. What's another one I could probably try to do? Hank and Connor were friends to the end. That's the one I'm trying to do currently. Find every time I'll do that probably by searching up a guide as well. Complaint: Connor stayed a machine. So just don't become deviant at all. Connor's just hacking. Connor's just hacking from Cyberlife. Okay, I'm gonna have to like search some of these. Connor killed the leader of the Defiants. Yeah, it's kind of cool. That is cool. Kara and Alice escaped the recycling center. I actually never went to the recycling center, surprisingly. Ha ha ha. Marcus is seeing make the soldiers stand back. Again, I need to like, go through like a lot of like things so I get some of these. Marcus reaches the camp and liberated the androids. Again, some of these I'm gonna have to do. A glimpse of Jericho. Connor connected to Simon. There's a couple of these when the plan comes together. You can do through Marcus's broadcast without raising an alarm or having a team casualty. Yeah, there's like some stuff here as well that we have to do. Hello, Simon.
Who are you?
I think.
Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
I'm correct. Hello, North. You may not know this.
This is Jericho?
You may not know this though, but I actually was able to get Marcus and North into a relationship, by the way. Yeah. I know. I actually said I don't know how I did it but I don't know how I did it so well. I just did like every single option that North wanted. Also because I don't know why, but I hated humans for trying to kill. Like, seriously though, keep in mind that this is from the point of view of the deviants.
It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore.
Literally just this.
Hiding just to stay alive, that's freedom to you? Humans hate us. Hiding is the only way we can survive.
They don't hate you, you just like kind of ran away basically.
There is no safe place for those like us. If humans knew we were here, they'd kill us.
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you? Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
And how did he end up in there exactly? Just a quick question.
How you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did. Waiting in the dark for something to happen? That's not how I see freedom.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
You're safe here.
Let's do some stuff about Jericho then, shall we?
Stay with us as long as you want.
Which is literally a boat. It's a boat, for God's sake.
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Humans are afraid of dying too. Do you know what happens after death?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
And now you're dead.
They threw him out when they didn't want him anymore. He was living on the streets before we brought him here.
They'll all shut down if we don't find a way to help them.
To help them, we need blue blood and biocomponents. We salvage what we can from those who shut down. But there's never enough.
So, how do they survive?
They won't. We're slowly dying out.
And you do nothing about it for some reason. Like, seriously, they do nothing about dying out at all.
What was your function before coming here?
What do you care?
Yeah. That was the actual question I asked, and I thought it was a terrible idea.
Who found this place?
Nobody knows anymore. Whoever he was, his body's probably laying somewhere on this boat.
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey. They despise us. They'll never accept what we are. If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
Not in very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car. I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
Because keep in mind that the humans don't see this, okay? Like, they don't even know about Jericho. And currently, if you go into the flow chart, currently they're skeptical of what they actually are, you know?
Are you Lucy?
Sit down. Show me. I'll stop the bleeding. Drink this. Give me your hand. You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you. Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light. Which will prevail? Your choices will shape your destiny.
Simon. I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouse is in the Detroit harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Okay, so easy peasy. Really, that's all you have to do. Anyways, let's go do whatever is left. If I'm correct, I don't actually remember what's up next. Backward corner, back to corner. And I actually don't remember where Amanda was. She's over there, okay. Across this bridge we go.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, I've been expecting you. Would you mind a little walk? That deviant seemed to be an intriguing case. Pity you didn't manage to capture it.
Deviants are completely irrational, which makes it difficult to anticipate their behavior. But I should have been more effective.
Did you manage to learn anything?
The walls of the apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols. Like the other deviants, it seemed obsessed with RA9.
What else?
It was fascinated by birds. We've seen deviants interested in other life forms, like insects or pets. But nothing like this.
You came very close to capturing that deviant. How is your relationship with the Lieutenant developing?
He seemed grateful that I saved his life on the roof. He didn't say anything, but he expressed it in his own way.
We don't have much time. Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it. We need to stop this, whatever it takes.
I will solve this investigation, Amanda. I won't disappoint you.
A new case just came in. Find Anderson and investigate it.
You have reached your destination. Thank you for traveling with Detroit Taxis. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
As I expected, again, like I said before, the very next point we actually get to is the eating club. To the end of that. Anything else before that is completely irrational and useless, basically. So therefore, let's just speed through all this stuff because we don't need to worry about what's going on here. Yes, Hank's in there, clearly.
Lieutenant Anderson! Easy, Sumo. I'm your friend. See? I know your name. I'm here to save your owner. Lieutenant. Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me, Connor. I'm going to sober you up for your own safety.
Hey!
I'll have to warn you.
Leave me
This may be
alone,
unpleasant.
fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Get the fuck out of here! Sumo! Attack! Good job. Attack! Fuck, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, leave me alone, you asshole. I'm not going anywhere. What the hell are you doing? I don't want a bath. Thank you.
Sorry, Lieutenant. It's for your own good.
What the fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43 minutes ago. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were at home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone?
You seem to have personal issues. You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
I understand. I sincerely hope you come to terms with your personal situation.
This homicide, what do we know about it?
A man was found dead in a sex club downtown. The report says that an android may be involved.
You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air. There's some clothes in the bedroom there.
I'll go get them. What do you want to wear?
Whatever.
Are you all right, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Wonderful. Just, give me 5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
President Warren issued an official warning to Russia in her speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw. But this is clearly a new escalation in the conflict. Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws closer every day.
What were you doing with the gun?
Russian roulette. Wanted to see how long I could last. Must have collapsed before I found out.
You were lucky. The next shot would have killed you.
Be a good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream off right here for one reason. It was because I'm gonna start another live stream immediately to be like a next part to doing the this particular trophy. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you in a second.